Welcome to the latest episode of Campus Buzz. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Brian.
Today we're going to be talking about something exciting, and no, I'm not talking about financial aid packages and scholarships. Before we go into the exciting topic, if you have not yet connected with your admission counselor about scheduling a financial aid call to walk through that packet together, make sure that you do that. We have sent you an email with a link to sign up for a time that works best for us to give you and your family a call and walk through that together. So make sure you take a look at that. But what are we going to be talking about today, Brian?
Today we're going to be talking about something that produces even more anxiety than a conversation about how to pay for college.
Yeah.
Housing.
It's
actually not that stressful. The subject of housing. How are you going to select your dorm room for next year? And this is kind of a big deal because
not
it's
just your dorm room, but your
roommate.
Yeah.
So like somebody that you're going to be spending a whole academic year with in a slightly confined area. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, I remember feeling that way when I was figuring out who my roommate was going to be, because it's like this world of unknown. Well, we are here to take as much of the unknown out of it as possible.
Yes.
And we do that through an app called RoomSync.
Yep.
And RoomSync is an app connected to Facebook. So if you don't have a Facebook profile, I'm going to encourage you to go and get one.
Yeah, nothing says room with me like a blank
profile. A non-existent Facebook profile.
Exactly. Yeah.
So not only will that help you to select your roommate through RoomSync, but it also allows you to join the 2017-2018 Accepted Student Facebook group. So it's a great way to connect with other like-minded students who are excited to come to Cedarville next fall.
Yeah, and on top of that, when you're using the RoomSync app, you'll be able to say things like, I go to bed at 8:30 at night, love to have a sterile room and make sure that everything is clean. Yeah, I found out Brian likes to vacuum in straight lines. You could have performed
a brain surgery in my dorm.
But, you can post those things, and then it will pair you up with somebody, kind of like...
It's like a dating site.
Exactly.
Think of it like Christian Mingle for roommates.
Right. So the point is that you're not walking onto campus...
You don't want to go into this blind.
First day, and then being like, hi, nice to meet you. We're going to room together for a year. I know nothing about you.
That's...
Yes, it's a little scary. So we're trying to avoid that. So make sure that you go onto the Accepted Student Portal. RoomSync will be going live this week or next week when you're watching the video, as well as connecting with the Facebook group.
Yes.
That will allow you to connect with accepted students that are planning to be on campus. So the nice thing is that you have a couple different ways that you can find roommates. It'd be through that Facebook group, through the RoomSync app.
If you have a friend,
if
you have a friend already in mind, you can get their housing code on Cedar Info. You select your room on Cedar Info and type in your friend's housing code, and they will pair you up.
Yeah. So it's a really easy process.
Or you could go in blind, which is
it's really up
to me
you.
That is
frightening.
That is terrifying.
It's terrifying.
So if you want to be on top of the game, join RoomSync, get Facebook, join RoomSync, or get your friend's housing code and be ready to pick a room when your time comes around.
And speaking of picking a room, that is going to be available to you in May. All of that information about your date and time to pick your housing will be posted on the RoomSync app. For those of you that have deposited early, you get to select your housing early. So way to be on top of things.
Shameless plug to submit your reservation deposit.
Yes, absolutely. So I hope that your ultimate goal in going to college is to graduate and get a job. If not, we have some serious issues. But talking about getting a job, our Career Services Office works tirelessly to make sure that you're prepared to do that and not end up in your parents' basement again.
Time out for a second. Every time I've gone to Career Services, I've gotten the job that I've applied for.
Oh,
they
my
are
word.
that good.
Wow, look at that. And look at the job that you have now.
Yeah, here
that
we
one
are.
counts?
Here
look
we
at
are.
That.
So we are living proof that Career Services works.
Cedarville has a graduate placement rate, which means the number of students that graduate and get a job within 6 months of graduating. At Cedarville in 2016, 97.3% of our graduates had a job within 6 months of graduating. I'm not a betting person, but if I was, I'd say those
it's
are
almost
pretty good
100%.
Odds. Yeah, exactly. So we have a career fair that we're hosting this coming week. 94 companies came to recruit our students this past fall at that career fair. Companies like Honda, Procter & Gamble, JP Morgan Chase, Cummins are companies that come consistently to recruit your students, so you don't even have to leave campus to get a job. So that's something to look forward to.
Incredible
once you get here as a student. We have professional resume writers. They'll help you to know what to say in an interview, what not to say.
How to write a cover letter.
How to dress. They have etiquette dinners that they do if you need to know which of these 5
Literally
spoons.
everything that you need to know about getting a job.
They cover everything except for there is one resource that they don't want to cover, that they don't cover, and I want to be upfront about that. It's getting you out of your dorm room to go to these events. That is on you. Okay.
It's not that hard, you know?
Not that hard.
We put everything right out there for you.
Yep. All access.
Thank you, Lauren, for that subtle reminder to talk about all access. Well, we have a great event coming up March 17th and April 21st called All Access, and that is an event exclusively for admitted students. So if you have been admitted to Cedarville University, we invite you to come to campus to join all of the other admitted students to get a great feel of life behind the scenes.
Maybe you'll
at
find
Cedarville.
a roommate there.
You can find a roommate at All Access. So there's a fourth option. You can find your roommate at All Access.
Brian, we're just really good at finding options for people.
Yeah.
That's
Come see us. Come talk to us, and we'll connect you with the roommate. So come to see us at All Access. You can tour campus, meet other students, hear from our vice president, Dr. Wood, go to chapel, spend the night in the dorms, participate in some great evening activities provided by our Student Life Programs Office. It's a great time to get the feel for what it's like to actually be a student at Cedarville.
It's really awesome, super fun event. I enjoy being a part of those days, and I would really encourage you, if you're on the fence, come and visit. Get that last chance to really see what Cedarville's like and see if it's a place that you could see yourself for 4 years or maybe 3, which is what I'm going to talk about next. Brian, look at that transition.
Wow.
Okay, so Cedarville is actually offering a number of different 3-year programs. Some of those include nursing, business, psychology, biology, and a number of other ones. You'll be able to see the 3-year program breakdown class by class in comparison to the 4-year. It does involve some summer classes, and it lays all of that out for you, but that could be a huge cost savings.
Up to $15,000 in cost savings.
Because you're not going to be in college for that 4th year. That's also a year that you either could jump into grad school or med school if you're a biology major, or even starting your job early. So that's definitely something to look into if cost is a major factor in your college decision. Doing a 3-year program could significantly help with that. So be looking for that. Well, that is all
we got.
We have for you today. So thanks for watching Campus Buzz.
Have a great day.